Sandra Day O'Connor, trailblazing woman Supreme Court, dies at 93. The court's first female justice, Justice Sandra Day O'Connor, was known for her independence on bench. Supreme Court's first female justice. In court's conference room in Washington, September 25, 1981. The oath is administered by Chief Justice Warren Burger. Justice O'Connor's husband, John, has 2 family Bibles. Sandra Day O'Connor, first female USA Supreme Court justice with independence on an ideologically divided court who made her a key vote on numerous controversial cases and one of the most powerful women of her era. Dec. 1 in Phoenix. The cause was advanced dementia, possibly Alzheimer's disease, and complications from a respiratory disease. According to a court announcement, Justice O'Connor said in 2018 that he had dementia and had withdrawn from public life. After nearly a quarter-century as a justice for swearing on Sept. 25, 1981, after being appointed by President Ronald Reagan, she retired Jan. 31, 2006, to care for her husband, who had Alzheimer's. In what Justice O'Connor calls giant steps you will live to regret, he tried to avoid something. She rejected idea of eliminating the right to abortion, for example, in part because it came from the age of an entire generation relying on it. She co-wrote Maine, Opinion in Southeastern Pennsylvania versus Planned Parenthood. Casey set a new standard for judging abortion cases, but reaffirmed the core retention of Roe v. Wade, who legalized abortion in 1973. Advert Justice O'Connor's successor, Samuel A. Alito Jr., would excuse his decision for deepening the inflamed debate and division, striking down abortion rights in a majority opinion in 2022. Reagan appointed Justice O'Connor as a conservative. However, she would not qualify to be on the right wing in today's court. She wrote an opinion justifying race-conscious admissions in law schools. She mostly supported traditional boundaries between church and state, and while generally respectful of states' prerogatives, Justice O'Connor had little tolerance for state laws that violated equality. Retired Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor has at the age of 93. She was the first woman on the court and was a pivotal vote in several landmark decisions. A Texas law banning sodomy was directed against homosexual people as a class. He wrote, as compromises in a 2003 decision that overturned it. He wrote that class a law based on moral disapproval works contrary to the values of the Constitutional Monarchy. In Lawrence v. Texas, it did not go far enough in any area of the law to fully satisfy conservatives or liberals of the day, Republicans or Democrats, and many Democrats never forgave her for being with George W. Bush v. Gore, who determined the outcome of the 2000 presidential election. After his retirement, he expressed suspicions of the court's involvement in the case. His 2002 memoir, Lazy Bee Growing Up on a Cattle Ranch in the American Southwest, W.